Le Quang Liem. And this is a classic example of why you don't play people worse than you. I'm going to have to adjust my level from the chessbrah sub community to a former world blitz or rapid champion. And we're going to see if that's even possible. Yep. So we have a rookie one, Berlin. Keep the pieces on d4, d5, c3. Yeah. Boring, boring, boring. Knight h4 is a move. Knight e7. And knight h4 I think I've seen before. Yeah, they're all the same. If I lose this, which is possible, that's where the disturbing. That's where it's going to be a bit disturbing. Let's trade. I'm going to play like Magnus. Knight a3. Is he going to take it? Probably not, huh? And bring my knight to c2, or maybe knight b5. I'm threatening knight b5 winning the bishop pair because his bishop is the only defender on c7. He can shake it, but because I haven't spent a tempo on my bishop, then I'll play bishop f4. I have double pawns, but at least I have two bishops. I just want to imbalance the position. Time control here is 3 minutes plus 2 second increment. Hopefully not too much flagging goes on. We'll see if we can exploit a6. So far I don't see any way, but we'll remain optimistic. Just don't know where to put my dark squared bishop. I'm gonna trade because at least if I trade, I don't have any other ideas. My point is that it frees up this bishop. He can't play bishop g4. I have bishop takes h7. So I'm happy to at least assume that diagonal. So I'm gonna play queen c2, and at least I've won this diagonal. Yes, he has this one, but he does have to reroute this knight and play c6. You don't really want your knight in front of the pawn. Or win 10 months in a row. Thanks for that resub. Gonna play rookie 1 next. I mean, we are very symmetrical. He wants to get c6 in, but it's unclear where this piece should go. Rookie 8? Or queen f6. I think his idea was to reroute the queen to f6. And the nice thing about queen f6 is it stops me from playing h3 because then he has bishop takes h3 and my knight on f3 falls. So maybe I should have played h3 first, move order wise. Queen f6 here could be annoying because then he plays rook e8. See, now he's baiting me. I can't go anywhere special. See, that was interesting. I liked queen f6. He can play rook e8 anyways. See, now if I play h3, queen f6, maybe I have another option. But at the same time, I can't give him the e-file, so I might have to trade everything off. I have an idea. Queen f6, take, queen b3, right? Queen b3, and I'm hitting b7 and d5. See what happens. Yeah. If I win b7, a6 is critically weak. As long as I don't fall for tactics on the king side. Right now I have e1 overprotected. I want to play h3 at some point. Probably not g3. Obviously here my knight's loose. take. If a5, queen a8. So I'm winning a second pawn. But I'd really enjoy playing bishop b5. The problem is c6 seems quite effective. So I'm just going to take the second pawn. Now h3. King g7. No? Okay. f5. f5 is being proposed here by him. No, okay, I misread that completely. So now queen here, and I want to play bishop b5. If not, let's keep pushing. Take. He said he'll be back. 1 second. Game 2. Sorry, I was just the text for a second. He said he'd be right back. I'm gonna try out this. D6. Can't commentate too much, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll need to concentrate quite a bit here. Just playing a the normal setup you've been seeing quite a bit recently. Joko Piano. That's what the opening's called. The Joko Piano, which was played a lot in the World Championship match. I'm making all the baby moves first. So I get my knight to g6, and now I play c6, trying to challenge white as well. He might play a5 here. That's why black sometimes can play a5 and put the bishop instead of a6. So, white can gain some space. Okay. Let's do this. Offer a trade. And I will play a5 if he plays bishop c2. Okay. Really? Uh-huh. So I see. Let's go queen c7. I want to play d5. I want to make sure e5 is protected. So d5 I'll take, if he takes on e5 I'll take. Slightly better for white there, but only slightly. I take on e3, he takes on f6, and he takes on g7. Bishop e3, okay. Let's challenge. Knight f5. I think knight e7. I should challenge. Really? If g4, I'm really tempted to play knight h7, knight g5, and challenge this square. Well, I have a better position after knight d5, knight e4, double rooks, f3, queen f5. That's better for me. He has weak dark squares all over. Can maybe play rook d4 after rook a8, but that's a very artificial position. Shit, that wasn't what I meant. Oh, his knight is on a good square. I have to give up b6. And because I need to make space for my king from going to f8. Now I go here. Hot for Doma! Shit! I just blundered. Oh, that's my bad. Nice job. Oh, right at the very end too. Right at the very end when it's like drawn, but that's okay. That's blitz. That's gotta take that one. Should have gone anywhere else. Anywhere else. Kind of happy the way I played defending that, but yeah, that happens. That happens. So his knight on d7 is misplaced. That's one benefit of this line. It's going to go back to c6. I actually have never really studied this, but I've seen some people play it really well from the white side. I'd like to say that the move here is like h4, like I've seen it before, but I can't recall seeing it. Let's go a3. Looks useful. I'm not sure I want to play g3, that's the thing. I swear I've seen somebody do that before, you know? It's one of those weird moments. I think black's just okay. You take rook c2, and we just trade everything, and I just have my pawns on the wrong color. I've never played this. That's the thing. I'm supposed to play h4, h5, provoke h6, and get something there, and I don't know how to execute it properly. It's a bit unfortunate there. A bit unfortunate. So let's trade once. Let's go rook here. If rook c4, I will play h4. I'm swinging my rook around, but I do want to keep it on the third rank so I can free up rook g3 in the future. And now h4. That's all a boy wants. That's all I ever wanted. h5. Okay, so now I want to protect d4 so I can free up this knight. I'm considering to play knight e1, knight d3. Yeah, that was kind of expected. He's making some headway here, isn't he? Isn't he? I don't need to stop rook c2 necessarily. Okay, what I want to do is I want to play rook d3, b3 at the right moment, but I feel like black is so okay here. He just needs his knight on c6, and I'm just way worse. This knight was on c6, I'd already be much worse. But I don't see why he can't go for it. Okay, I'm threatening now. I'm not even threatening queen g4 because he has knight takes e5. The rook on c4 is very well placed. I'm not a huge fan here, guys. Not a fan. And the guy's trading. If I play b3, he puts his rook on c3. If he plays b3, he fixes my pawn, but it's possible the pawn's a little bit loose. A little bit. I'm hoping for rook ca4, then I'll play rook ac1 and play rook c3, and at least I have an aggressive way of counterattack. Okay. If I trade, I get my knight on d2, I win that pawn. But queen a4, so rook a4, queen a4, knight f3, queen a1 check. No, I don't have time. And he's threatening knight b6, knight c4. I'm gonna play on. There. No, I mean I can't play on there, even though I have a time advantage, because he's got my pawn fixed there, and it's not so promising. D6. What's up, Ion Beam? Got a London system here, very fashionable these days. I'm gonna play the system with a6 here. Let's go rook e8. I should be playing knight e4. I should have done that first. Supposed to play knight e4 there, but I think I was supposed to. Actually, I don't even know. I'm just blabbing, but. He takes with a c-pawn, I play knight here, knight b4 is where I want to end up. I'm not sure I realistically get there. He takes with the e-pawn, we have an imbalanced sort of middle game. And I'm going to park my knight on d5. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that. See, knight d5, queen b3, and my knight doesn't get to b4 unless I play a5, and that weakens so many squares. So many squares. Okay, let's play rook here. I'm not moving my a rook because I'm anticipating queen e2, hitting a6. Yeah. This was something I was concerned about. Absolutely. Let's go here. See, that's why I wanted to play knight e4 when I had the chance. I want to trade off a pair of knights just to have a bit more space. Or less pieces to deal with. I'm not sure where I should be playing. I mean, now I'm making d6 quite weak. If he goes d5, the problem is the bishop on h2 is not too happy. So he's considering rook c1 here, and how that sort of endgame plays out. And rook c1, do I decide, do I trade everything off? Probably not, because I still have pressure. I give him the c file, and e5 is being pressured. But if rook c1, I move away, yeah, I'll probably play queen d8. But then knight c4, no, that doesn't look good at all. So rook c1 looks like a critical line. Trade everything off. Rook c1, queen c1. Trade everything off. take on d4. That looks bad for black. Rook a3. I can tell you guys that was not in my periphery at all. And one thing I really need to alleviate is this bishop on h2. I'm going to do whatever it takes. Which means knight h5 is what the doctor is ordering here. To open up my bishop. I need him to do something. He can't just keep the pawns there. It's very annoying. Am I going to play knight f4? I don't know. Those are double f pawns. But at least d4 is soft. Because d4 is soft, I actually think I can do it. No, that doesn't mean it's a good move though. Let's go rook d8. Rook c3, queen b8. I have to play some serious defense. Some Oakland Raider, Tampa Bay, Baltimore Ravens, Ray Lewis style defense over here. Or the Buccaneers, my team. Back in the day. Okay, now he's committed that. Now I might move this guy back. At the same time, I want him to play g3 and lock his bishop in. I don't want to play here because of knight a5. So what are we going to do with this guy? Because he's going to play queen c2. He might even triple. I don't like the idea of him tripling. I really don't. Knight c5. If b4, I'm going to take on e4. Oh, man! What the hell is with these blunders? What a bad blunder. Jeez. Okay. Okay. That stings, guys. That really stings. That's all. I'd rather. Oh. That is bad. What's my rook doing on 8? What are my pieces doing? That single-handedly killed my entire vibe, didn't it? Knight f6. Gotta try to play the best defense I can here, guys. Trying to make this bishop on h2 a bad piece, so I don't want to give him the option to take ever again. Bishop here. Queen b7. Let's double on the b file. This is time for some freaking defense, isn't it, boys? Threatening bishop d2. Knight d6, bishop d2, rook d1. Okay. Knight d5. Ah, shit. Shit. Almost made a comeback there. Well, I'm happy with the way I'm resisting, but I played very poorly that game. Unfortunate. Rook b8. What's going on here? Man, some of these I'm just giving free pawns, and that's really disturbing. Fucking disturbing. A lot of these pawns I gave were really unnecessary. Gave so many free pawns this game. That was really bad. Maybe I'll play h3. Okay, this position, I know black is okay, but in blitz, I don't mind tickling pickles here. I don't mind tickling pickles here. G3, and I want to play f4, f5. Had some experience like this. I mean, maybe in classical it's okay, but at least in blitz, pushing your pawns always feels good. Okay, never. See, as case in point, he just pushed his pawns through. Let's play a4. Don't want him to play queen a5, queen a4. Gonna play h3, knight h2, knight g4, and then f4. Common plan here. Goes f6, I take. Rook e1. Probably knight g4 next. The bishop on h5 does a good job restricting rook e8. Threatening g4 right now. Bishop moves rook, let's say bishop e4, f3, bishop h7. Then e6 eventually does fall. Some concessions to win a pawn, but I am threatening to win it after all. And if he plays like e5, I have queen f3. So This e6 pawn could be a battle point. You know, bishop f7, g4, knight g4. A lot of attacking moves on the horizon. And he's baiting me. I see what he's doing. He's baiting me. Yeah. He knows what I like. I'm trying to figure out why I can't play here. Kind of struggling, to be honest. Am I gonna play this? I'm gonna play that annoying move. It's a sick move, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Since he's disregarding my threats. Definitely his king belongs in the center. An annoying move, for example, is bishop g5 here. I'm not going to play f6. I'm not going to play f6 and give him everything he wants. I'm just not. I'm a friendly guy, but I'm not that friendly. And bishop e3. And I'm already suffering here, am I not? I guess it's... Okay, see, I didn't want to do this, but I'm going to have to. That wasn't part of the agenda at all. Wasn't... This is a altogether different structure where I want to play knight f6, bishop e6. Keep his bishop shut out. Now b6, bishop b7 is not as attractive. It's a bit slow in a very concrete position we have. So I'm going to take. Knight b6. If he goes knight e5, I'll play bishop e6. If he plays queen here, I'll play queen d5. Okay, so bishop here. I need to challenge that diagonal, of course. Music doesn't sound pleasant, does it? See, if I play g6, the problem is g6 is a very weak move. I'm going to put my rook back to f8, because he's going to eventually move his bishop away from e3. He's going to play e4, and he's going to sack on g6. Envision g6, bishop d2 with the idea of e4, and when e4 comes, I take on e4, he takes with the bishop. There's no way for me to stop him from sacking on g6. So that shows how sloppy my position is here. And I'm going to have to resort to moves like knight d5. Need to get my knight into the center. Yeah, if I can't even play g6, something's really gone wrong. Again, he's going for the same idea. He wants to play e4. And he just gained a tempo. He just tricked me. He tricked me even though I knew he was going to trick me too. That feels bad as well. A lot of things here feeling unpleasant. Something gruesome is about to happen after e4. This was the strategic threat that I don't know what to do with. Let's go bishop g5. If e4, I'll take. Okay, we'll play bishop g5. And now, take. And at least this queen is off the battery. So after queen d2, I take on e4. Let's say bishop e4. At least the queen isn't on c2, so I can play knight f6. What I was worried about was that here, if he plays e4, he's going to sack the exchange whenever I go knight f6. As long as the queen is still on c2. It looks pretty good. Let's take knight f6. Where do you put the queen? And I want to play c5 next move. The more pieces I get traded off, the less likely his attack works. Now my rook on b8. Hopefully I want to play c5. I need to get my rook off of b8. So I can play c5 or I can play c6 and move my queen, then get my rook into the game. But if I play c6, I'm not challenging his knight on e5. If I play c5, at least I'm putting pressure on d4. And that's what we're going to do. Is that what you're up to? cd4, rook f6, queen f6, queen h7, king f8. Queen h8, bishop g8, knight d7, wins my queen. That is dirty, Mr. Quang. That is dirty. I do not appreciate that at all. Don't appreciate that. So I'm going to sidestep so that after rook f6, gf6, my queen covers. h7, because that was a very unpleasant attempt that you just tried. d5 here is interesting. The problem is I might be able to play rook d8, because the idea is d5, queen e5, d e6. I can't take back on e6 because of the bishop, and then otherwise he's threatening rook f6, and the queen h7 lines work. So d5 here almost works, but probably rook d8 is precise. So now I'm playing queen c7, defending h7 indirectly, defending b7, and allowing rook d8 next move. And rook d8, keep in mind, if his bishop moves away from c2, I'm threatening queen takes e5. Not sure. Not sure. He's putting me under a lot of pressure whenever he has white. My openings are not sufficient right now. If he was actually, he's trying to play as clean as possible because it's 3-2. Because if he played a bit faster here, I might just not have enough time to find a good defense. Okay, so here I take, and I cover c4. Is this really a concern? Threatening queen e5 with a better endgame. He's an isolated pawn. He just lost his good bishop. No, see that doesn't, see that's not what I'm afraid of. I think my queen wants to go on d5. So queen d5. Maybe rook there, yeah. Hitting his knight. Oh, crap. Oh. Oh, unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I had a nice endgame there. Isolated pawn. My king closer to the center. It's very unfortunate. Unfortunate. Okay, I'm not going to go into the Berlin endgame this time. It worked last time, but we don't want to repeat the same stuff, otherwise this will be boring and we don't test out as much as we'd like to. Probably shouldn't have played a5, eh? Okay, I'll play this opening. These games, the time scrambles, you have 2-second increment, but you still make a blunder no matter what. I mean, I'm benefiting from it too, especially the game before. Getting a lot of practice receiving. Defense. Sergei Karyakin style, right? Nerves. Trying to practice my nerves, maybe. That's interesting. I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. Don't think it is. Take. 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 Never mind, I just blundered. Knight takes e4. What's wrong with me? Seriously. Oh man, what's wrong with me? Wait a sec. I thought this was working. Knight e4, rook e4, rook d8, d1, king h2, rook c1, knight d3, threatening mate, and threatening his rook. But of course he has bishop f5. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. No, you don't want to trade. I just got rid of... Oh, I just opened up the position. I thought I had knight d3 then, threatening mate and threatening his rook. And bishop f5 is just such an easy refutation. Such an easy, basic refutation. I'm a very basic chess player. And now I'm just, what, losing here? Bishop e3, bishop e3. I have to take back with the f-pawn. That's disgusting, if I have to take back with the f-pawn. I can't give up, okay? Well, I can't give up the d-file. This is nasty. He plays c5, and now I'll try to put my knight on c4. Try to hold this. So much for the white pieces. And he's done it! The man has done it. Bishop e6 probably, or there, okay. Let's go knight c4, challenge the d-file, bishop e6. Yada yada yada, I'm gonna suffer here. Brace yourself, guys. These c-pawns, they look bad, but look at how they play against my knights. They're stuck on the side of the board. A knight's tail. Trying to manually walk my king over. It's taking ages, the trek, because of this powerful knight. Oh dear, oh dear. Bishop d5 is a sexy move. Bishop d5 is a sexy move that's going to cause me to retreat. Bishop d5, that's not nice. We had a nice match going on, and bishop d5 was the first indication that the treaty has been broken. Bishop d5. How could he do that? So what I'm calculating now is knight d2. Knight d2, rook d2, bishop a2. Rook d8, rook d8, rook a... no. c4? No. That's an issue. Knight d2, he can pick off this a2 pawn. My knights... What the hell are these knights doing, guys? Okay, that's it. That's it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. Nice Guy. With bishop a2, I'm playing c4, and I'm going to try to trap you. I'm going to promise you that I will attempt to trap your bishop. It cannot stay on d5. If it stays on d5, it's just like dominating the position. So bishop a2, c4. Ooh, then rook b8 is... No, then I have... Okay. So... c4? Well, he played that quickly. He played that a lot faster, guys, than what I like to see. And he's threatening a mate. Oh, man. Okay. No, the speed in which he played that is extremely suspicious. He sees a checkmate on g2. He sees his rook on b2, playing rook g2, and pretty much putting me out. I would be absolutely done if that does happen. That is the end of me. That is the end, my friends. He's playing kind of surgical chess here. Not cool, bro. Not cool. It's one of the most unpleasant positions I've had in my life. A5. Stop it. Please stop it. Jeez. Dude, okay, I'm gonna take a long breather after. Stop it. Knight F5. Look at my knight on A3. This is, there's names to describe this in other languages, and it's not something to talk about. It's really not something we want to talk about here. Oh, God. Let me. Oh, man. That one was rough. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much, guys. It's too much. It's Friday night, and that's what's. It's not what a guy wants. A single guy on a Friday night doesn't sign up for that. If that's what happens on a Friday night, it feels really bad, man. It's not. That's not what I signed up for. It's not what I signed up for. That was really painful. Okay. Okay, let's do this. I lost in this sort of position against Ponomaryov and Vachilagrov last year. So I have a 0 for 2 score in these positions. And it's probably going to be 0 for 3, and they've always been grotesque. Really not pleasant. No, 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 no. I'm gonna give you 2 bishops, which is something I told people not to do. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Do I not have this move? This position is a little bit different because now your bishop is aimed at your own pawn a bit more. Let's go c6. Your bishop a3, rook e8. I got knight f5 on the way. Yes. If you double rooks, I play queen b6. Actually, position still looks a bit off. The position still looks a little bit off. It does. It really does. Well, I think we should trade a pair of rooks. That still gives him the e file, unfortunately. And you know, one point of his queen d3 move is if I play h5, he does bishop takes h5. Okay, so rook e8, rook fe1. Let's say I trade. Okay, what I need to do is I need to trade off both pairs of rooks. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me once again meditate here. Let us meditate. My point is, if he plays c4, I might take and play queen a6 and harass him there. But bishop a3 is what I'm expecting. I'm going to play bishop f8. Okay, well, if there... Okay, we need to hold. We need to defend here. We need to defend. We do need to defend. So, first move of defense. Queen d8. Bishop d6, I play rook e2. h5. We can close out the position. No. That's a good move by him. I'll give you that, buddy. Let's trade. Knight f5. Bishop h3, knight d6 to play knight e4. I would be surprised if he plays f3. Weakens the dark squares a little bit more. But if you let my knight go to e4, then I'm not sure you're very happy. So I'm going to put my knight on f5 and continue this idea of knight d6, knight e4, or knight f5. And now we take our chance and we strike. And now bishop g5, I believe. No. Uh-oh. I thought I was striking, but clearly I'm striking out. There. Holy smokes. Bishop f5. This doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything, man. Well, draw's okay. Draw's okay, considering what he did to me the game before. Tough, rough. A couple of those games could have gone either way, but he's really started to make his mark.
Hello, beautiful.
He might be done, and if he's done, that's okay. I do appreciate the practice. I do appreciate the practice. Oh, he's not done. Oh shit. Oh shit. I was hoping he'd be done. Oh man. Uh-oh. I was just kidding. I was just kidding. Oh man. I guess he's not done with me. I was really just kidding there. I don't want to play more. That last game still hasn't left me yet. Now I'm gonna try to play sidelines against him because I'm afraid. Let's do this. How does this go? I just play these because I noticed some lazy e4 players do it as well in Blitz. I might be able to play d4 in one go. Is he gonna go e5 here? e5, maybe a4 first. a4 first. Smells funky though. Okay, let's go here. I don't think a4 is useful in those lines. It's a lost tempo. If black just reacts in the center, he's up so many moves. He's going for a concrete equalization. And I'll tell you one thing, I don't blame the guy. Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I just have a worse position. Yaddy yaddy. Dum dee daddy dum dum dee daddy dum. My position is worse. Do 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 do. Let me play that song actually. E5, knight e4, f3, knight c5, f4. Can we get away with it? We're gonna have to, aren't we? We're gonna have to. And I'm guessing he has something nasty prepared, like queen b6. If he plays queen b6 here, I might have to leave the... Okay. As long as queen b6 isn't played right away, I'm not gonna like leave the room. Queen b6 here would have been a kind of gross move. Okay, knight c3. I don't need to calculate. Whoa. Really? You know, I've seen this sort of stuff before. And I think I can play this move. And if knight e4, I play f5 no matter what happens next. I've seen this before. In fact, if you guys check out the Bundesliga, there was a recent game by Svidler. And he won like this. In 18 moves, I think. Was it Svidler? I think so. It's playable. It's playable to play this f5, lock in that bishop on g7, and get a lot of counterplay. So if rook e7 here, well, that's a good question, Eric. That's a good question. But I've seen this work before. That's all I'm saying. Something's going off in my head. Knight f5, rook there. I mean, even if I go for that, that variation looks so dangerous for him, doesn't it? Knight f5 right here. He loses his dark squared bishop. That looks great. I'm going to go for it. Okay. Bishop e3. I have two bishops. Open lines. It looks too good to be true, my friends. It looks too good to be true. I take here. You gotta take back with a rook. Let's play there. Knight on b6. I want to play b3 at some point. And step. It looks too sexy. Queen d2. I put my bishop on d4. Oh shit. He can play knight c4. Knight c4, bishop h6 check is a key move. I blundered there. That was very unfortunate. That was not necessary. So, queen here. So rook e1, queen b6. Oh, I was just about to blunder the game. This guy's very tricky. I was about to play rook e5, f5, queen f7 with the idea of queen g8, queen f6 mate. Or queen h7 is my threat. He has queen b6 there, which is a very obvious tactic. But I didn't see it. So how do I stop that? How do I stop that? Guys, this guy's killing me. All my tactics. This looks so promising, but it's not. He was supposed to take my bishop, so I'd rook e8 check. He doesn't fall for anything. Very unfortunate. This guy's defensive skills are really putting me to shame. Oh, it's such a nice position. Oh, no, no, no. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. My yelling into the microphone, if it tilts anybody here, I totally understand. I want to play king f3, g3, king g4. And then king, and then improve like that. And now I bring my king to g5. Rook b1, he should have done, right? b2. Feels bad, man. That was good defense by him as well. I shouldn't have allowed knight c4. Bishop g5, is he gonna try that one? No. These games are, that's why you gotta go to the gym. These games are really stressful. Need that stamina. I don't know if you really do need to go to the gym, but the stamina helps, I hope. I was sure that game I had it, the initiative and everything. That was very, very good, very resourceful. That's all. I have to do it. I have to. See, I'm not sure how effective. See, now I'm going to attack. Knight h5. I want to put my knight to f4. Yes. Queen to f6. Bishop to e6. And let's get the party started. Let's get that party started. What you gonna do? If knight fd2, knight takes h3. If knight cd2, I'm getting dangerously close to some other sacks. I just have to think there. It blocks his own bishop. I am coming. I am coming this game. Hopefully. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Never mind. He played the best move. I was hoping he wouldn't play knight g1 to play g3. That was really wishful thinking, huh? Wishful thinking. Always keeping the hard-working guy down. G3 is very annoying. Can we stop G3? Can I stop G3? You guys aren't playing. I need some help. I might need some help. G3 is not the end of the world, but I'm feeling the initiative, so in that sense it is the end of the world. Okay. Play h6 of g3, knight e6. If g3, guys, I might not touch it. I might leave my knight on f4. It's really playing with some fire, though. I like my pieces. They're aggressive. I don't feel like black should be worse here, but I can easily end up getting kicked back and overextended. If this doesn't lead to anything, white hasn't made any weaknesses. That's an issue I have with this position. That's why I'm considering to play a move like h5. I'm going to play h5. h5 runs into bishop b6. And again, the question is, why am I just hanging material? Uh-oh. I said I was going to sacrifice, but I take it back. I don't want to sacrifice anymore. I don't want to sacrifice. Uh-oh, this is bad. See, knight h5, he can play bishop e2. Oh no, he can't. Not yet. Not yet. There we go. I have knight f4, bishop e2. I spent all my time thinking my knight was trapped on h5. Now it's not trapped, of course, because I can go back to f6. I was really concerned about bishop e2 here. And I don't know how to get my knight back. Okay. We're back. We're operating again. And now we have to play faster. But my knight was trapped on h5. Am I supposed to be concerned about that move, my friend? Knight b6 is really confusing me. I don't know what white's up to. I want to win this game, because this is one of my better positions. But it's not available right now. It feels bad. I want to keep my knight on f6 because it stops me from playing rook d8, rook d8, rook d1. Because e4 is hanging. This guy's tricking me. I actually don't know what just happened, except my time's down to 6 seconds. I'm just gonna let him play knight f5. I'll put my knight back to f6 and I'm gonna play defense. Knight g5. Bug off, dude. Isn't this just pleasant for me? Maybe not. Want to play knight e6? Don't hurt me, daddy. Knight e6, bishop here. My position is going down every time when I'm down to seconds. That's really unacceptable. This shouldn't be losing. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Gonna play what, e4 here? Why did I allow that? I'm on. This is starting to go sour, for sure. I'm already like busted or something. This. Am I already busto here? 97. Bishop e3, f4 traps me. This is already really bad. This is already in the danger zone, is it not? Okay, let's try it. I want to make this move. I'm gonna do it. My idea is to play bishop c4 next move. Trying to play bishop c4. I mean, black has such a good bishop, pawns on the light squares. I'm just. Feels bad. So bishop f2, rook f2, e3, queen c5, ef2, queen f2. Black has two rooks, a rook for two pieces, but I have bishop c4 coming anyways. It's not a good trade. So I think he has to play like queen e5, or I don't know. Bishop c4 is happening either way.
Well, hello, beautiful.
There we go, 16 months in a row, man. Berenzen, KT, thank you very much. That energy might prove very useful in my efforts to recover this game. They may prove useful. That is a very unpleasant move.
Well, hello, beautiful.
It's a very, very, very unpleasant move. Hostage, 14 months in a row. Thank you guys for your energy. I'm trying my best here. I really am. I'm not. This is not easy. Yeah, I'm losing b2 either way, but my point is that I can play f3 and try to gain some fresh air. No! You're not letting me play f3? This guy's you guys watch this technique. This is disgusting. He's not taking pawns. I'm being a really friendly Canadian here. And it's not being received at all. It's being disrespectful. It's unfortunate. I'm really okay. This is nasty. Queen a3, rook c2. What do I do here? What the hell do I do? Take my material, man. What's wrong with you? I can't play f3. He's really tying me down. This is a horror movie if I've ever seen it. I don't know what to do. Jeez, man. Give me a frickin' break. Ah, no. That's not what I intended. Queen e4. I just helped him convert this position so much. Just played so many fucking bad moves in a row. I think this is like the end. I just played 4 or 5 moves that benefited white. Now my queen is stuck. My rook is stuck. Queen d6 is happening. His knight's protected. I just played a sequence that I can't believe I just played. Now I'm losing. Like, that was just so bad, so bad. I don't even have a move. I don't even have a move. I just... I've almost never seen such atrocious chess being played. F6, queen d6, king f7, rook h8. That's it. My bishop is useless. That's about as bad as it gets. I just force mated myself. One of the most impressive things I've done. Force mated myself. My rook can't go anywhere. Queen b5, queen d6. Pre-move, you got me. You got me, man.
The neutron, the electron, the yin, the yang, the young, the sun, the moon, the star, the man, the woman, the child, the plaintiff, the defendant, the judgment, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, the past, the present, the future.
Oh. Hell's going on? I'm so surprised. Oh, what just happened? I might still be losing, but he's like giving me some hope here or something. What's going on? Rook takes f3, boys. Rook takes here. Okay. Oh, I blundered. Happy to save that one, but I mean, rook f5 I can take on f3 and take on a6. He just messed that one up. What was it? I can't play like how I did last game. But the problem is, I'm bishop d3, rook here, rook c1. Is this the line? Is this the main line? Maybe this is how you're supposed to play. Maybe not. Maybe not. I feel like there's a game of the US Championship this year between Shang and Kamsky that went something like this. Except this looks good for black. And I don't think that game looked good for black. Something's already gone wrong. Man. Tough. D5 is very concrete, very quick. I can't let him take on c4. I want to play c5. This is a problem already. I'm getting exposed here, actually. I'm getting exposed in a pretty sick way. In a pretty grotesque manner. Thought I had b4 here. I just realized b4 you can just take my pawn. So let's try to avoid that. So knight c5, queen c4. If I go into this line, take. Let's go for it. Take. Maybe I should play b3 first. There's a lot of problems with my conversion skills, it seems. Although the position still looks really good. So let's bring my king into the mix. Let's bring my king in. Okay. That surprises me. Because playing without the king should be lost. My technique is a different story. Absolutely a different story. For example, rook d7 here is a move I completely forgot about. Shit. I'm close to winning, but I need to figure this one out. Having his king cut off doesn't look correct. Now I take. Now I go here. Now I just bring my king in. Took forever, huh? Damn. I think we'll go to 10 games maybe. Trying to remember how this goes. Should I take? I mean, not how, it's not theory or something, but I feel like I was on the white side against him here, and that's when I've lost one of those games. I had the exact position here as white, and I took on e5, thinking I was winning a pawn. Something strange. I think I should be going here. If he gets to consolidate here, I have a really bad structure, and I don't think I played that correctly at all. Let's play a5, maybe bishop a6. Queen e6 looks reasonable here. Bishop e6 is tempting as well. Actually, we can go... Sorry, bishop e6 makes no sense. That's like backwards. Oops. Battle of who has an ugly pawn structure. And I think I'm winning the battle. I think so. I think I'm winning the battle. I want to play g6, maybe queen d6, something like that. g6 and queen d6. Oops. think I'll blunder that one, eh? Now he's got knight f5 coming. That's interesting. I ruined a very promising position. Very quickly. Queen b6, yeah. Tough position. Tough position. I think I just blundered. I didn't mean to hang this. It's not the end of the world. Could be worse. I can't play f5 next move. That's a bit of a problem because f5 queen d4 check. We have to keep the queens on the board. Well,
these games are awesome.
bishop c5, king h1, knight d4 maybe? Maybe knight d4, I can kick it out. Knight d4, bishop b2, bishop takes d4, bishop e6, should, bishop f7 should win. You know what move I really don't want to see here is, oh, that's surprising. It's a very surprising move. Because I have bishop g6. That move should lose on the spot. I should have queen e6, bishop here. And if bishop a3, bishop b6, a b6, queen b6, king d7, e6, king c8, queen b7, king d8. Oh, oh shit, shit, shit. I blundered that. I didn't realize you could do that. Oh no, queen trades. Oh, why did I allow a queen trade? Is there a way I could have avoided it? Oh, that's bad. It's not what I wanted. Jeez, I missed this. I missed this. Terrible. This is very frustrating. How did I mess this up? My time! You gotta be fucking shitting me. I just... Oh my fuck. Oh no. That one hurts. That one hurts. I lost an endgame up. What, a pawn or two? Oh no. That was a collapse. That was a serious collapse. I'm up a pawn here, I have a bishop. King A5. A5 is a good move. A5 might be a winning move. Oh man, everything. Oh man. Tough! Tough! A lot to learn from those games. A lot of indecisiveness. A lot of tough hits there. But it was a fun match. I need to do this more often. I need to play more good players again. I haven't played Naka in a long time. I haven't played Blitz matches against strong players in a while. It's been a pretty busy year. So that was good. That was good. It was necessary. But still mildly competitive and some material.